A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Friday, June 28th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. 2 cannabis dispensary stores in Port Jervis were shut down by state authorities Wednesday. The closure of the stores followed regulatory inspections of the businesses and products being dispensed from each. The inspection was conducted as part of a collaborative enforcement effort between State Office of Cannabis Management, State Department of Taxation and Finance, and law enforcement officers. State Police and Port Jervis Police were stationed outside each store to ensure peaceful process, as is standard protocol for those visits. Seals were placed on the doors of Smiles at 23 Front Street and Port Jervis CBD at 78 Front Street. Notices posted on the doors stated the businesses have been sealed by order of the Cannabis Control Board, that illicit cannabis has been seized from each, and that pursuant to state cannabis law and regulations, the businesses had been ordered to close and cease the sale of unapproved and unauthorized products. Triplet brothers Christopher, Christian, and Jonathan Racinos of Newburgh have been accepted to the U.S. Naval Academy. The 3 young men, who are 2020 graduates of San Miguel Academy in Newburgh, reported for induction day on Thursday, when first-year midshipmen begin a summer physical and academic training before the start of the academic year. The academy is among the most selective colleges in the country. Being accepted to serve in a military academy is no small feat. To have all 3 Racino triplets accepted to the Naval Academy is a historic accomplishment that speaks volumes of their character, integrity, and moral fortitude, says Congressman Pat Ryan, who nominated them. Ryan himself is a graduate of the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. Village of Bloomingburg officials have rectified pollution issues facing the Shongum kill, and on Thursday, Orange County legislator Rob Sassy inspected the area with town officials from Crawford and Wallkill. Back in November 2023, the State Department of Environmental Conservation cited Bloomingburg with 11 violations for dumping untreated and partially treated sewage into the creek. Those issues have been resolved, says Sassy.
We want to continue to monitor that and make sure that the kill is not being polluted. It's home to 31 species of fish, 6 species of mussels, and something called beet grass. They're irreplaceable. We don't want them destroyed. We want to protect that as best we can.
The Shongum kill runs through Orange, Sullivan, and Ulster counties. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
A special meeting of the school board for Newburgh and Large City School District last night got off to a pleasant start when board president John Doerr said he enjoyed the graduation ceremony Tuesday night, but the tone changed to anger and acrimony as soon as public comment started. Speakers questioned the need for the special meeting only days before a new board takes over on July 2nd. Other speakers said animosity among board members must end. Robert Raines said the board should wait until July 2nd to handle any further business. Board member Christine Bello said that holding the special meeting was unethical. She said that getting the meeting agenda with 50 items fewer than 24 hours in advance is not proper. But board member Philip Howard said that the board can take action right until June 30th. After Zev Schlesinger was given several tickets for violating the Village of Monticello's no overnight parking rule on Broadway, he allegedly harassed Mayor Rochelle Massey. She filed charges against him with the local police department, claiming he would drive past her home and blast his horn, and in other instances got in her face using vile language. But Sullivan County District Attorney Brian Conity declined to prosecute the charges and said an order of protection filed in favor of the mayor should be dismissed. The village's special legal counsel, Michael Sussman, disputed Connidy's decision.
It would be better if we had adjudicated the case and come to a resolution based on the facts of the case. If the gentleman, defendant Schlesinger's lawyer, wanted to make an argument about constitutionality, he or she could do that. And the court could then decide based on briefs whether there was a constitutional problem here.
In a memo to Monticello Village Clerk Janelle Deppa, Connidy wrote that dismissing the charges is appropriate, in his words, so that not to... In a memo to Monticello Village Court Clerk Janelle Deppa, Connidy wrote that dismissing the charges is appropriate so as not to infringe upon Schlesinger's state and federal constitutional rights. Sussman argued, though, that Schlesinger's alleged actions were outside the scope of the mayor's role, and if he wanted to state his case about parking rules, he should have done it at Village Hall. The superintendent of the Pine Bush Central School District has resigned. Brian Dunn announced his resignation at Tuesday's school board meeting to take effect at the end of the day on June 30th. No explanation was given in a statement from the school district. The board appointed Assistant Superintendent for Instruction Amy Brockner acting superintendent effective July 1st. Thursday's early morning fire on City Terrace destroyed one building and severely damaged two others in Newburgh, leaving 3 adults and 1 child homeless. They're receiving assistance from the Red Cross. The 2-alarm blaze, which was reported just before 3 a.m., destroyed 24 City Terrace and damaged 26 and 28 City Terrace. Officials said 1 firefighter sustained minor injuries during the operation. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.